Sunday reflection. Today is March 26. We are celebrating the fifth Sunday of Lent. And the Gospel of today liturgy is John chapter 11, verse 1 to 45. And in that Gospel, we encounter two persons, Lazarus and Jesus Christ, and we are going through the experience of two events, death and resurrection and life. So Lazarus dies, and just a normal human reaction, response to death, grief, pain, sadness, sort of a darkness, a sense of loss. Martha, Maria, and that logic of a human person, which always says, if he was there, or if happens that way, he would not die. And now Jesus is coming into the midst of that human experience, darkness, loss, and grief. And he comes and he says to them, I am the resurrection and life. New reality, new perspective for a human life. He's saying to them, listen, a human life is not about existence, death, and that's all. No, it's your life here on this earth, death and new life, resurrection and life. So the matter is how you receive him, with faith and trust to who he is, resurrection and life, or you don't know. You just go through the experience of death, anyone from your family, beloved ones, and with grief, pain, suffering, lost, and you don't know to welcome Jesus or not. And the matter is the act of faith to the very last moment. Jesus says to Martha and Maria, just remove the stone from the grave. And they say, Lord, he is smelling already. And yet, few minutes ago, they say, yes, we believe. Whatever you ask the Father, he will give it to you. We believe that you are the resurrection, and he will rise on the last day. And now when it comes to the act of faith on that belief, they say, no, Jesus, he is smelling. And Jesus says, didn't I tell you, if you believe, you will see, you will experience the glory of God? So, why this gospel, just 2 weeks before the celebration of suffering, sacrifice, death of Jesus Christ on the cross and resurrection? Why? It is about how we are going to accommodate, experience, receive, and believe in his resurrection. Because you will see, or you are seeing his death on the cross, the body, dying body. You can hear his voice calling to the Father, 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 why have you forsaken me? So you have that human experience. But then 3 days later, you stand in an empty tomb, and what you see? Nothing. What you hear? Nothing. So, what is now? Is he risen or not? And that is exactly the matter, the act of faith. Faith and full trust who he is. Have a very nice and blessed Sunday.